Morning guys, TC here, looking at the Batchat 2510 today. Recently fallen back in love with this tank. It's been a while coming and I don't know why. I don't know why I fell out of love with the Bat. I just did. But, you know, the last couple of days I played this pretty much consistently, and as a result, we're now back firmly on talking terms. I've basically completed the damage from 100k to 150k in 3 days with this tank. I think 2 or 3 days. Playing pretty much this and this only. Maybe a little bit of 57 heavy as well, but yeah, and it's just rekindled my love for the Batchat. The crew I think I need to explain because they are a rather bizarre crew. For the first 2 skills that you see here, so Sixth Sense, Camo, and Repairs, they were actually sat in a pack 40. So I didn't want to put too many non-specific skills on them. I wanted some generic skills that I could simply just drop, retrain, and go with. The reason I did that is this crew's actually been through the Lorraine 40 ton. When that was the tier 9, which I absolutely adored. So yeah, they had an interesting start in life. I could do reskilling them and training them, but at the minute I love how my crew performs and how the tank performs. I have some crew skills on there that I know other people will look at and think, why are you running that? That's daft. However, you know, it is what it is. Things will improve and change as time goes on. They are on the 4th skill, so they are rather advanced, and I think I could make some good changes to them, but I do like the stealthiness that I've got in this tank. 605 is quite a good camo rating for a tier 9 from medium in my opinion, but obviously we'll be able to do a full comparison shortly, thanks to the new patch. Equipment wise, vents, optics, and a V-stab. Because it's an autoloader, you can't mount a rammer. There is, I believe, maybe wrong, but I believe there's only one autoloader in the game you can mount a rammer to, and that's the 5916, which you've looked at previously. Big repair kit, big med kit, and automatic fire extinguisher. Possibly could drop the fire extinguisher for coffee to speed up the reload on the clip and just make it perform a little later. But to be honest with you, I'm happy with it. I play it how I want, and I really enjoy how I play this tank. It's a lot of fun, you know, zipping all over the map, you know, dropping the 1600 damage output clip and then disappearing and reloading and popping up somewhere else to do the same. It's a lot of fun. As you can see, we've only got 1 mark on it, but you know, I'm not a mark chaser like some people. If I get it, I get it. I start to chase marks when I get to within 2 or 3%, so it is what it is. Let's have a quick look. Thanks to patch 916, what we'll do is we'll have a quick comparison now against my other tier 10 mediums, which I have 5. So as we can see, we've got the TVP, the Centurion, the Batchat, the Object 140, and the E50M. They've all got reasonably good crews. So what we'll do, the way I'll do this is I'll just simply take the baseline number that they come with. So firepower wise, as we can see, the Centurion's got the higher firepower at 674. Breaks down mainly due to the shell damage that he does. Minimum damage roll 293. It's the same as the Bat, but it just has that little bit more on the turret traverse and the gun depression stats. Not to mention the aiming time, although it's the same as the rest. As you can see, the Bat has the longer reload time. The dispersion isn't the best on this tank, but it's okay. It does the job. You know, 0.36 on the Bat it's the worst out of all of them. So you know, long range sniping is not a Bat strong point. It's very much an assassin. The way I play it is I just literally just bomb straight in on a low health tank that's about 1500 hit points, which sounds weird to say 1500 hit points is a low health tank, but empty the clip, run away, and reload it as quick as I can do, and then relocate elsewhere. As you can see, in comparison with the other autoloader, It has a lot longer to reload. It has a lot longer between shells, almost 3 seconds between shells on the Bat, as opposed to 1.5 seconds on the TVP. But it does carry 5 as opposed to 4. It's got a bit more damage on the shell. The penetration is not the worst. It's not the best, but it's not too unfavourable. Its rate of fire, obviously, these two are skewed because they're auto loaders. But the 140, the Russian hover mediums have definitely got the rate of fire out, and obviously it shows in the DPM that they're able to put out. The Bat by far is the lowest DPM. Bit of a sad fact that, unfortunately, for the Bat, but is what it is, as they say. Let's have a look at survivability. As you can see, the 140 actually comes out on top on survivability, even though the E50M is more heavily armoured hull-wise. The turret on the 140 with 240mm frontally is actually bloody damn good. The Bat's never going to win any awards for hit points or for armour. It just doesn't have any. Even the TVP has got more armour than the Batchat, which is saying something. Mobility-wise, but as you can see, the Bat is by far the lightest by a country mile on these guys. However, it doesn't need the weight. It's French. It's made of tinfoil. Engine power, it's not as low as the 140, but it is getting on for one of the lower engine powers of my mediums that I've got. And as a result, its specific power to weight ratio, though, because of the low weight of the tank, means it is so much higher than the rest. And its top speed, both forwards and backwards, it exceeds everything else. It's a real quick thing. Traverse speed, it's not got the quickest turret traverse, unfortunately, and sometimes that does catch you out when you try and circle people and change direction very suddenly. The fact that the turret lags a bit behind the speed of the traverse of the actual tank does throw you a little bit. So just need to be wary of that. Consumer factor, the Bat's off the chart, 19.9 and 15.7. This is a stealthy piece of kit, this. I mean, my 140 is not far behind it, but yeah, I can see why they use this as a scout. It is very, very good, but it's for that. Spotting, base view range is 400 meters, which is in line. 410 is about right for a tier 10 medium base view range. However, you can get it up a lot way past that. And it's also got one of the shorter range radios. The 140, I think, has got the shortest. But even, when you add in the map size, it's actually no big deal. So, if we look at my specific Bat and compare, say, the gun stats against how my crew is, the big one, rate of fire, let's see, doesn't have rate of fire, obviously, because it doesn't. Right, total reload time, where's that? 38.31 is there. However, it says it should be 40 seconds, so we've shaved a bit of time off there. Dispersion should be 0.38 and aiming time should be 2.7 seconds. We've got it down to 2.53 and 0.36. We've got some little improvements there, but not massive amounts. But it does make a big difference, I find, personally. It's also it's fairly unique. I think the pattern gets different guns as well, but as you can see, you can mount different guns on the Batchat. If you so wanted to do, and I really don't know why, you could run it with the 90mm. So why you would want to run it with the 90mm, I don't know. You could run it with the 100mm, but again, you get better DPM with the 90 than you do with the 100. But I choose to run it with the 105. Ammunition wise, yeah, I don't run any HE clips. I run one clip of heat, and I run 25, so that is 5 clips of APCI. Now that might not sound like a lot of ammunition, and it's not. So, big damage games in Bats, you'll often find are running quite low on ammunition, and I'm the worst for this. I sometimes force a reload when I don't need to, instead of hanging on to finish off the clip, because I'm always, I want to engage with the full clip, and because of that, I do sometimes end up with odd shells. And irrespective of how many shells you have left, if you only have one shell left and you reload, it's still going to take you 38.31 seconds in my case to reload the clip, even with just one shell. So yeah, it's difficult because I don't know how to explain to manage it. But I'm sure someone, I'm sure someone will be able to put some comments in and just give us an idea how to manage doing the reload on the bat. It's a weak point I suffer with, so yeah, can't really explain anymore. Okay, guys. So replay. I'm going to show you. We've got several bat replays coming out this week on the channel. Mainly because I've been playing it that much, and it's just one of those. It's like, you know what, I love this thing, so it's gonna. I'm just gonna put the replays up. That's it. They're just going to be bat replays. I think, in excess of how many bat replays we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 bat replays this week coming out on the channel. So it'll give you an idea of how I'm playing the bat, and hopefully those of you that are grinding towards it, something to look forward to. Anyway, let's have a look at the replay, guys, and let's see how we do. Okay, guys, you find us here on Prokhorovka. We're turned up with Mummy. As you all know, Mummy, he's been here for quite a while in the channel and on the Twitch channel as well. Our common platoon partner. Really good fun. Enjoy playing with him a lot in the game. Obviously, I know what you guys are like. So we're on Prokhorovka. We are pretty much the only tier 10 medium, I want to say, on our team, which is quite good for us. It means we can have quite a big influence on the game. Casually going to drive up to the hill. Power to weight ratio on the bat, as you can see, just allowing us to fly over this terrain. What you're gonna see as well when we go up the hill is I'm going to reverse the bat up the hill. If I take control of the camera a minute, as you can see from the front, the bat only has 6 degrees of gun depression, but at the rear, as you can see, we've got quite a steep drop off. Coupled with the oscillating turret, you can actually get better gun depression over the rear of your tank than you can over the front, which is something those of you who play the Waffenpanzer 4 will also be aware of. So we're going to make use of that. As we pop up, we catch sight of a T-62A. We're not spotted ourselves currently, although we will be now. Try and get 2 shots off, but unfortunately we only get 1 that penetrates, so we wasted a shell there. We're on reload. A bit of evasion and relocation there. Once the 62A disappears, it means we're unspotted as well. So then we're going to push to the bush here and get some shots here into the Leopard PTA. Shooting at range in the bat is not recommended. It's not a good idea with this tank. As you saw, 0.36 dispersion. You can see the size of the ramming reticle here. It's not fantastic. Luckily, I've got a reasonable crew in this, which will get better with BIA. So you just have to bear that in mind. Shot into the Leopard, sets him on fire. Lovely, efficient shot there. 1 shell left, so again what we're going to do, we're going to reverse up, use the extra gun depression over the back of the tank, try to get a shot into the 103. Unfortunately we plant it square into his gun mantle, so that was a waste of a shot. We spotted, so we're on relocation duties, heading this way as quick as we can do. So, moving back up to the hill now. It's a fairly even game so far. There's not much we can say about that. Just waiting for the clip to finish. 1-2-1 over there, so we're looking to get some shots. Once the clip's reloaded, we're actually going to look to see if we can get a shot into the 1-2-1 here. He pokes the ridge. Send 1 into him, reload, send another. So we just need to keep an eye out for that 1-2-1 reappearing. He may have taken some substantial damage, We may have been able to shave 800 damage off him there, but we'll have to see, and we'll wait to the end of the we'll wait to the end to see if we did get any blind shots in. 3 shells left in the clip. Unfortunately, I made quite a huge error here with these last 3 shells. Very, very, very poor shooting. Shooting at range with the bat, 0.36 accuracy, as I just said before. It's not what you're supposed to be doing with this thing. But for some reason, this game I just decided to do it. I just thought, sod it, I'm going to play it like this. I've got 357 heavies around me. They've got enough burst damage. Well, there's the 1-2-1. As we can see, yeah, he looks like he's taken a couple of hits, so we might have got 2 shots into him. We bounce 1, completely miss, and then the other shell, I have no idea where we put that shell. Unfortunately, this puts Mummy in a really bad position. I'm on reload for another probably 28 seconds or so at the minute. Bit of aerobatics there and a bit of a wheelie to start off with. The Tcfreer comes in to try and save money as well. We get a shot into the 1-2-1 and I decide, sod it, I'm going to sacrifice some hit points. Ramming speed. Bang. 57 heavies are in good communication together, working out how they're going to engage the E100. I'm pulling forward here to get shots into his tail. We've got 5 shots in the chamber. 1 good damage. Disappointing bounce. Disappointing, but we tracked him. 1 last shell, and unfortunately, yeah, we shoot our 57 heavy. Sorry, Magnus. We do apologise in chat, though, of course. And now I'm on reload, so I decide, you know, I'm gonna play the role of the scout. The T-57 Heavy starts having to go at the artillery, and I apologise and say, no, it was me tracking you, I'm afraid, that caused it. And, you know, 57 Heavy there to his cause just says, no, it's fine, don't worry, not a problem. Pushing up here, getting eyes for the team. You know, we've not had a scout this game, so it's my time to do that in the bat. As you can see, we can use good cover. Mummy lands a good solid hit, and unfortunately we fire a shot into a dead hole there. Waste of a shell. 3 in the clip, so I'm going to dump them into this grill, and we're going to kill the grill. Dangerous tank out of the game. 5 shells left, so I've only got 10 shells left now. There goes the 57 Heavy, and there goes the artillery piece. Let's have a look at the post-game results, guys, and see how we did. Okay, guys, unsurprisingly, Mastery Badge. With a Bruiser, an Arsonist, and a Fire for Effect. It's very surprising that this is a Mastery Badge game when you see the next screen. So, 91,593 credits with 2,297 XP. As you can see, that's not doubled. That's just XP. Nothing special, nothing different. That's just XP. If we go to the team score, as we can see, we're top of the team for experience earned there. 1,276 on our base. Total damage of 3,943. Personally, I find that a little disappointing in a Batchat. You know, you want to be getting 2 clips of damage off, and I'm trying to set the bar higher and higher for myself, so I'm personally always improving, hopefully. So we didn't come top for damage, we came second to Magnus, who we unfortunately planted a tracking shot into, but, you know, it's okay. But yeah, overall, you know, a lot more experience than the rest of the team, so where did that come from? And you may have just spotted it. Yeah, we spotted 6,466 damage at the end there, which allowed us to earn a whopping 60,000 credits profit. The benefits that we didn't burn any premium consumables is fantastic, but 60,000 credits profit, that's tier 8 premium money making, and this is a tier 10. So if we have a look here, as we can see with the 1-2-1, we managed to get 1 shot into him. For 542 damage, but we did ram him though, obviously. The E100, we got a couple of shots into him. Got 3 shots into the grill. We got 1 into the 62A, 1 into a 57 Heavy, and 2 into the Leopard. But we also got the spotting and assistance damage to the E100, spotting and assistance damage to the Grill, for the Bat Tier 9 in the middle, the 57 Heavy 1818, the Jagdtiger we got all 2100 spotting for him, and the other T20, the other Batchat we got 899 for him as well. So yeah, the Batchat 25 ton Tier 10 scout tank. Yeah. And there you go, guys. That's my review on the Bat 25 ton. I adore this thing. I think it's amazing. It's not easy to play. Reload management is a huge part of it, and also mini-map awareness. Now, I do have a replay coming up, which I'm going to do on Tuesday. I think it will come out. Now, it has caused a bit of upset in the comments on what replays from a player. However, it has had the desired effect. It's a gameplay which, well, I'll explain when you watch it, which will be coming up shortly. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next replay. See you later.